take that cat meow as a message if you wish.
Okay, so we have two piles today. Pile one is the moon. This is the card, the signifier for your group. Pile two is the Fool. It's not really a pile, it's more like a card. Of course. Group one, the moon. Group two, the Fool. So I'll let you choose. Just choose using your intuition. Nothing crazy here, friends. Hello. Sorry, I had to take a sip of that coffee. Ooh, so good. Hello, pile one. This is a message from Luck. Luck in this case being serendipity, blessings, abundance, synchronicity. What is your luck, your sense of luck, the way you connect with luck? What message does luck have for you today? So that's what we're going to discover. So if you chose the moon is all about what's kind of underneath, whether it be the subconscious or what's behind the veil. It's kind of the shadow, right? When things are in shadow very often deals with the subconscious, intuition, the subtle energies. It is a card of Cancer. Usually it's also the card of Pisces. So either or here, it depends on what, what belief you have. The moon is very connected to Cancer for me. The card of Pisces for me is usually the Hanged Man. Okay, so we'll put that right over here. So, right off the bat, it does seem like your connection to luck is more through the subtle energies and probably intuitive knowings and understandings. So you probably feel the flow. When something serendipitous is happening, it's less of a cognitive thing, more so you feel it occurring and you know how to trust those feelings. My cats are being a little wild, so don't mind that. All right, so for your group, we are going to use the Rose Oracle. I'm going to pull a few cards, and we're going to get a deeper dive into the message that luck has for you. So there are probably messages coming through, through feeling and through your subconscious that maybe you're having a hard time picking out, that are probably leading you to some extent. So there is definitely a call to, that definitely wants to come out. Surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. Yeah, so we're tapping into a deeper sense of surrendering to this flow, right? Calling it the flow. So luck comes to you through honoring the subtle energies. I really like that. You surrender to the mystery. You are open to the mystery. All right. Luck, what do you have to say to group one today? What else do you have to say to group one? The Breathing Rose. Heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases. So it seems like your luck in your life kind of happens slowly and over time. It's very connected to your emotions. You probably process your emotions and you feel maybe stages of emotion. You sense the connections between all things. And in that, you connect to the feeling on a bigger scale, the energy on a bigger scale that you're feeling in the current. You connect that to the feelings and emotions that you have within your own being. And it allows you to really get a sense of direction. And this is literally from surrendering to that Divine Mother. It is to surrendering into presence. And in this presence, the story starts to kind of flesh itself out, and it makes it easier for you to kind of bring in those opportunities. And that is what luck is. It is really serendipitous, synchronistic events, situations, feelings, and vibes that lead you specifically to your blessings, right? So luck is not just this weird, mysterious force that has like no bearing on our life. We just get lucky, we win the lottery, or we get lucky, we find a $20 bill on the ground. No, this is actually a deeper luck. Serendipity. I guess I want all of these cards. I'm not sure what I just did there, but it seems important, so we're gonna do it. Held. Sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, community. You also probably receive a lot of the insight into where you need to go, dependent on the connections and the community that you have. The Rose Garden, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Oh my. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. The return, a new story, you decide, alignment is coming together. This is a lot, I'm sorry, friends. The anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. That was a lot more than I expected. But exactly what I'm saying here, you have this innocence and this trust in the Divine Mother. Kind of like a child has trust that its mother is going to, lead it where it needs to go, nourish it, nurture it. This alignment with the mother allows the child to feel stable. Keeping them open to, imagination. This feels like a very similar energy where you are so connected to the Divine Mother, to the mystery, to the unseen support and help. You're open to it, and it brings you relief, hope, right? It's the acceptance of where you are and understanding that the clarity, the luck will come in time that allows these serendipitous events to unfold in your life. And it's because of the trust you have. Okay. Really love that. I'm going to pull some Angelarium cards. So this is the Angelarium Oracle. I'm going to pull some of these for you. See what other messages does luck have for you? Maybe like what are we expecting next serendipitously, right? What is the kind of energy surrounding the next serendipitous, lucky mystery ahead of us next? Let's kind of see that, huh? Chatiel, Angel of Silence. Again, this is like a very contemplative, meditative energy. Like it happens slowly, but you trust that it's happening. Beautiful. Material, Angel of Rain. Blessings flow. That's what I heard. Blessings. That's not a word. Blessings flow is what I heard. Blessings flow. Clearly words are not needed here. It's silence. Wow. I'm thinking of like somebody like sitting in a bath, just meditating, and then they realize exactly what they need to do. That is luck. Right? That is, you'd say, you just got lucky. You thought of a good idea and you did it. But like that's exactly what we're here for, isn't it? Angel of Visions. Oh boy. My love. Whoa. Whoa. Yes, I think that's all we needed. Wow. Look at exactly what I'm saying. It is in your contemplation, in your trust, in your honoring of the mystery, of accepting where you are and allowing the serendipitous events to unfold slowly because you trust that they will in divine time. You are aligned. When you are aligned with that divine feminine energy, don't have to be a woman. It's that honoring the mother, right? When you feel supported and held, you sit in silence and you allow the current to flow around you. And you really sit in it. That is when these visions, this idea, the right choice for you comes in. And it's a knowing that you then have. That's awesome. So really, it's going to come in time, in divine time. That is the message that luck or serendipity has for you today. It's the fact that it's happening regardless of if you see it or not. And you will see it soon when it comes in on the current. It will come in, right? The silver lining, the relief, the hope. Accept that it is there. It is there. We're just waiting for it to come in. I'm going to take a Prism Oracle card, I think just one, as a final message. What is the final message from Luck, from Serendipity? For you, group one, from, the Divine Mother, what is the final closing card for us? Group one. Ooh, that one? Okay. Sadness. I got a message coming through with that. It may be difficult to sit in the silence sometimes. We may be overcome with emotion. The waters may feel very dense, very deep. But I do believe that you are being reminded that, I'm thinking of Mary. Wow, okay. All right. Here's a message coming through, my love. Now listen up. Mary, or the Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine, the Goddess. She is telling you, I have seen you. I have also felt the experience that you're having. I have dealt with the emotions and the sadness. I have felt the ebb and flow of pain. All of the dark, dense things that you can experience on this earth, I have felt. I have understood. And this is why I hold you in these moments. You are aligned with me. I will hold you. I will lead you. I will guide you. I will nurture you, nourish you, protect you, and provide for you. I just need you to be still and to recognize and honor the visions that come in those moments. The knowing that you receive will lead you exactly where you need to go. It might feel sad right now. It might be hard right now. But this is just our human trying to process all of this energy that is flowing on the current, okay? Yeah, this next serendipitous event is happening in perfect divine time. You're just being called to surrender to that, to recognize that, and to honor that as you are feeling all that you are. It's coming. There is hope, keep hope. There is mercy from the Divine Mother. There is a silver lining. There's relief coming. And it is sure. You are held. It is a sure thing. It is a sure thing. Be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to just sit in meditation and contemplation. Maybe take a bath, do some self-care. Just, it's okay. It's coming. Bless you. Hello, group number 2. If you pick group 2, it is the Fool. This is your message from Luck. Luck in this case being serendipity, synchronicity, being aligned to the current. Luck here is that serendipitous event that comes in at the perfect time that makes you, successful, or it's abundance aligning with your reality because you are in alignment with the current. That is what luck is. So this is also known as serendipity. This is also known as synchronicity. You see synchronicities usually to lead you into alignment so that the lucky, abundant energy can be aligned with your current reality. Okay, so the Fool card here. The Fool in Tarot is all about a person that trusts spirit, honors spirit, right? And sometimes to a really severe degree that they actually get themselves in trouble because they are actually not trusting and honoring the calls. They're actually just I don't know. They would jump off a cliff because they just don't believe anything bad can happen to them. And that can be good, but we can also be blindsided and have the carpet pulled out from under us, and it can destroy a lot of things. So, there are two sides of the Fool. So we're going to see exactly what message luck or serendipity has for you. But I think what is being really, really noted here with this, I think it might be a hawk. I'm not sure. Either way, it's not missing it. We don't want to miss it. We don't want to miss the animal running when we're starving. We want to be able to catch that, right? So it's making sure that our vision is still open, that we are not blinded by this foolish view of where we're headed. And a lot of times this can happen because we don't actually have a vision of where we're headed. First messages I'm getting from luck is that keep your eyes peeled, because if you don't see it, if you aren't looking for it, you're going to miss it, right? So group 1 is very much about being in tune with their feelings and really understanding the connection from feeling into the current. Okay, this group, I see why we have 2 groups here for this reading, because this group is not as in tune with that. They are more in their willpower kind of vibe, if that makes sense. So, first things first, luck says, keep your eyes open or you could miss it. You are only lucky if you're paying attention. Interesting. All right. Now, so for your group, I'm going to be using the Starseed Oracle. We're going to pull some cards from the Starseed Oracle from Rebecca Campbell, of course. Group 1, I used the Rose Oracle. Felt right. This group, luck is asking that I use the Starseed deck. So we'll see how many. There were quite a few from the Rose Oracle that came out in the first reading, so I'm kind of curious. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So slowing down so that you don't miss anything, right? Right? The Fool can easily miss something. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north, right? So the Fool's pretty good at that. So there's a message there about, no matter how much people don't have faith or don't trust, if you know it's right for you, you're going to face that true north. And you're going to keep moving in that direction. But make sure that as you're moving in that direction, you are maintaining clarity, right? Really actually seeing everything around you in those instances. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings, right? I see. So you're moving forward. You never really stop moving because you do have this innate trust, right? In your own abilities, but also you just know it's going to work out. You have this understanding that it's always going to work out, right? So that brings you new solutions, new ideas. The Golden Children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Okay. Yeah. The Void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. Okay. Yeah, definitely inner child here. There's probably something that you've known since you were really young. Like, it's been around. Oh, I don't need any more cards from the starseed. Interesting. So this reading's already different. You were born different, built different. I think even from the time you were a child, you had this idea or this vision or this understanding of yourself in the fact that you are blessed. You are gifted. You are blessed, right? There's this understanding that you are abundant. Everything's going to work out. It doesn't matter. Everything's going to work out. But maybe you've been trapped in some situations where maybe you've forgotten that power, or maybe you're just like, you haven't, and you need to calm down because your ego is kind of taking over instead of your trust in spirit. Okay. We aren't wanting to get caught up in the ego and like just be, you know, spinning our wheels, making everyone look at us funny, right? Because we're not really accomplishing the things that we say we are, right? This can happen. This can happen. So I do believe that you are somebody who was born abundantly, connected to abundance, so that you can bring new experiences into your life, right? So I think there's this call. What Serendipity is asking you to do is to, you know, take some breaks. We don't need to jump off the cliff. What we need to do is stand on top of the cliff and look around and really see which direction we're being called to traverse into. You understand? All right, so I'm going to use the Angelarium deck here. This is Angelarium Oracle, and we're going to see what messages luck, serendipity, synchronicity have for you. What does luck have to say to my group 2? Hod, left leg, submission. Now, I might pronounce some of these wrong because I'm not, you know, I don't speak this language. Oh my gosh. These two want to come out. These ones don't. Submission, left leg, submission. Remiel, Angel of Visions. This came out in group 1. Hazmat, Angel of Annihilation. Ooh. 2 more of these ones I'm feeling. Angel of Truth. And Angel of Verdancy. Yeah. So you understand that you're blessed. You understand you're blessed. You know you've been blessed. Yeah. Well. Oh my goodness. Sorry, this energy. It's like a lot of, there's like a lot of it. Like when I'm saying willpower, it's like so excited. There's this just creative exploration. Like I want to go, I want to get out, I want to do it. I know that this is where I'm headed. Pommy is showing up here. Pomegranate. But yeah, as I said before, you need to be careful because sometimes we get caught up in the in this state that like we're like putting ourselves in rough situations because we know we're blessed, right? And Spirit's saying, be careful because there are some places where like the truth can destroy you, right? Where like there are things that, you know, you need to submit to, right? And maybe there is this moment where you've been pushing forward and you're like, I'm not, you know, I feel like this should come in. I feel like I'm aligned. I feel like this should come in right now. I feel like, you know, like luck should be happening. I should, you know, get lucky. I should, you know, something needs to happen. Right? Why has nothing happened? Well, it's because the truth can hurt. There's some things you need to submit to, right? Maybe you haven't been looking at the analytics correctly, or you know, maybe you're pushing really hard in this direction just because you really like it. But the truth is that there are some like behind the scenes things that need taken care of, and you aren't willing to submit yourself to that because you just know you're blessed. You know you deserve it, right? There's a sense of entitlement here, but that can destroy you, Because the truth is, right, that this can only come in if you have like a respect for it. You know what I mean? You need to stop and embrace your winter. You might think, not me. I don't do that. I have enough energy. I have enough power. I have enough, passion to create this thing right now. I need to do it. But that's the thing. No, right? There are some things you haven't looked at. There are some things you haven't looked at. There is some more things that you have to submit to, as in understand them and live according to them. There is more here that you are not witnessing that needs to be witnessed by you before you push forward, right? So take that time in nature. Pause in nature, look around. I'm really feeling like being in nature and just looking at the sky, looking at the trees, looking at the plants, looking at the nature, understanding the cycles of nature, seeing, the animals and just everything in nature is going to kind of show you a new sense of direction. And then you can move forward, and it'll probably come in quickly because you are blessed. You are abundant, right? You are abundance incarnate. But serendipity cannot come into your life until you are truly aligned with the things you must submit to. I'm sorry. It's hard for us who are very in our ego, especially as creatives who connect our identity very closely to our creativity. We can have a hard time submitting to a higher power here being YouTube analytics, or the idea of your higher ups looking at your portfolio and having judgments and critiques, right? It's not that we need to live according to that, but it's just that there are some things that if you don't, this dream, this vision, this idea will be annihilated, right? It's like you're about ready to jump off the cliff because you trust where you're going to land, but then something outside of you comes and starts breaking down that cliff, right? The cliff is falling into the water, right? That isn't going to work because now you can't, plunge into the depths and survive. Now you're having rocks thrown at you as well while you're doing it, right? So it's just this idea that sometimes there is a need for a pause. No matter how abundant you are, there is always a period of time where you need to root yourself and ground yourself to really get a clear vision, all right? So I'm going to pull one Prism Oracle card, and we're going to use that as a final message. And it's mystery. Allow yourself to actually see mystery. I feel like you're so into your vision. You're like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this by this point. I have to do this exact way. This is what I know. This is where I've been headed. I will receive it because I deserve it, because I worked so hard, because I deserve it, because I'm blessed, because I just know it's coming to me. Allow there to be a little more room for mystery. Allow yourself to sit in the mystery for a second, right? You could maybe learn something from people that chose group number 1. There is a need to sit in the mystery for a while, because no matter how hard you're pushing forward, luck, abundance, serendipity is only going to come in divine time. That is what luck is. It is divine timing, right? Synchronicity is literally divinely timed. Serendipitous events are literally in divine timing. So no matter how hard you push, no matter how much you think you deserve it, you still also have to sit in the mystery, right? So luck is saying, you still got to sit with me. It still has to come in on the current. It still has to come in on the current. This abundance, it still has to be planted as a seed, then root itself, then be nurtured, then grow, then blossom, and then get bigger and, bloom, right? So, there is still there's more than just trusting your divine support to be there right then. You need to also trust divine timing and actually pause and take a look, take stock, really see what you've done that's worked and what hasn't worked, right? You need to prioritize. You can't just keep moving forward, expecting everything to just fall into your path. Sometimes we do have to be more aware. Okay, so that is your message, group number 2. I've loved these readings. I'm so glad that I was told to do this today. I hope you have just an absolutely wonderful day, morning, night, whatever it is. Enjoy any events you're going to. Enjoy any pauses you're going to take. Enjoy the little moments. And don't take anything for granted. All right? Thank you so much. You're loved.